What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Backpacking Podcast. This is our first live stream, so expect a lot of problems tonight. How you doing, Jeremiah?
I got peach cobbler.
I know my wife cooked some food for us, so we're chowing down on some Eastern Kentucky cuisine right here. So we are kind of excited because tonight's our first ever live stream.
Ever.
And we got the OGs.
I'm excited, baby.
We got the OGs.
Oh, they're in the green room.
We got the guys. They're hanging out right now, getting ready to come on. And you'll know these guys because they don't only just do backpacking videos. They do a lot of hammock videos. They do a lot of cooking videos, dehydrating food. They smoke meat, and they do videos on
Brisket.
Brisket. They do a lot of these things. And so we want to introduce to you guys the whiskey drinking, meat smoking, backpacking brothers from the same mother. We're talking about the Schill Brothers. What's going on, guys?
Oh, there they are.
Man, your guys' green room is hooked up.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, man.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream.
So how are the Schill Brothers doing tonight?
Good.
Yeah, we're
Good.
doing
Thank
good.
you. Thank you both for having us. This is very cool.
It's an honor that we get to be on your first one,
I
too.
know.
So you can make all the mistakes with us and nobody cares.
Absolutely. That's kind of the hope. That's kind of the hope here. We would give you some of this peach cobbler, but yeah.
I'll
That's
email
not
you
happening.
some.
Yeah, we'll email it to you.
This is cool. I like this whole setup. This is very cool. I like you had us muted backstage.
Yeah.
Just hanging out, you know? Just hanging out. I like how you guys are in there going, we're getting Nancy in the green room. You know?
In our contract, we said that
we wanted
wanted.
specific things back here. in the
There's
green room
nothing.
for us.
Oh,
Sorry.
man. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. Sorry
You
about
had to
that.
bring your own makeup.
It's Yeah. not fair.
Right.
We had trouble finding all those green M&Ms for you.
Yeah.
He wants just a bowl of green M&Ms.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. So you guys aren't used to being the ones being interviewed.
No, and it's nice.
We've only been on. Yeah, Andy and I were talking before this. Like, we don't have to do any work. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
So let's cut to the chase. How was that brisket the other day?
Oh, it was good.
Yeah?
That video was filmed probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was a fantastic
Oh my
brisket.
gosh.
That was my second brisket ever, actually.
Wow.
It turned out really well. Yeah. Do you guys do any smoking of meats?
I don't. I'd like to, but I don't.
I don't know how. I don't
Yeah.
even know how to
I
do
got videos you can watch.
Yeah.
You can learn.
that.
So we need to like go up and visit Columbus is what this means. And
You guys,
Yes.
next time
Yeah.
you guys are up here, we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these in person. Andy and I are actually just talking about how
We're thinking.
we're thinking about doing one in my back patio, like bringing the whole setup outside, and
And-
like we'll have the Traeger
Oh.
smoking in the background.
We're even joking around about like doing it in a pool.
Like having a kiddie pool, and we'll all lay in it with microphones and everything, like attached off to the side. But we're going to do that.
Yeah, no, that's not a joke. That will happen.
Yeah.
that's living life is what that is.
I don't think I'll ever do the meat smoking myself, but if you all will do it, I will 100% eat it.
Yeah.
I believe that, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I believe that.
I
It's
would
kind
even-
of like Jeremiah setting up breakfast in the morning at campsites.
Does Jeremiah set up breakfast in the morning?
Can we just
Well,
Jeremiah all
I'll
podcast
show up.
10:30?
No, last time I ate
Jeremiah
breakfast,
does brunch. That's all he does. He does
Yeah.
brunch.
the brunch club. Yeah, I showed my wife. You guys making fun of me for sleeping in. You don't know how to live life, is what it is.
No, the best was Tim's video when you guys were in Colorado, and he's like, "Look, it's 10 o'clock. Don't
Dude, I'm not joking at all when I say this. We're in Colorado, and Tim was sneaking around the tent, right? And he's like, "Oh, we're looking for a wild Jeremiah," and he finds me. And then I get out of the tent, and literally everybody was 100% packed up, like bags at their feet, and
Yeah,
I
really
was still in my sleeping bag. You can't make it up.
Every
I
trip.
would believe that.
Yeah.
Every
I
trip.
would believe that.
But the last time I had breakfast with you all, I think we were hanging out with Jason somewhere in
Yeah.
Ohio, and I got up and everything was already done, and there may have even been some bear in there.
Yeah.
breakfast
We
bear.
might have had some breakfast bear.
Yeah,
Trichinosis,
Oh, that stuff from Jason? That
Yeah.
stuff's good.
black bear,
Yeah.
Bear salt.
sausage.
Yeah. Well, we woke up Jeremiah one morning with bacon.
Oh yeah, one
Yeah.
time I was at the gorge, and Jason he like come over and shook my hammock, and he was like, "Hey man, open up your mouth." John Kelly brought like half-inch thick bacon, and they already had it cooked. Tell them about it, dude.
Oh yeah, we had a pig slaughtered because we live in Kentucky and that's the things we do down here. And we had this pig slaughtered and we got half the pig, and I had all this bacon. So I told the guys, I said, if we're gonna camp out, I think Ben McMillan was there, and we said if we're gonna do this, then I'm gonna bring some of that bacon with me. And so I made up a whole pan of it that morning, and of course Jason and Ben were awake, but
I wasn't good.
He was
man.
not.
So Jeremiah, in your real job, how do you get up on time?
You have a real
Well-
job. Know this that you like merits that you have to be like
yeah, you have
real
to be at a
person.
certain place at an early hour. Like, what do you do?
Well, let's keep this on the down low. Don't tell anybody. But right now, I don't have to be at work at 9. I don't have to be there till 9. So
Okay.
It's still early for you.
I think that I think that you should. So. I'm a teacher, okay, for the record, and I think that school should be 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
you still wouldn't be awake. Okay, this is truth. I'm not even kidding you.
Kentucky education.
I went to Jeremiah's house on a Friday, and I said, hey, I'm going to come down to your house tomorrow, and we'll talk about some ideas for the podcast.
Don't tell
and
them
stuff.
that.
And so I get there at 10 o'clock in the morning and knock on the door. No answer.
No, and then he rung the doorbell.
And so I rung the doorbell, and his dogs went crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was a FedEx delivery, so I got up, just shorts, no underwear, no shirt, nothing. Just put on some shorts, walked to the door because I was afraid I'd
Wait,
miss like a
hold-
FedEx
hold on.
delivery.
Hold on a second. Do you sleep in the buff?
Oh, 100%, man.
Oh, okay.
You don't?
And there it is. There
I
it
thought
is.
I thought this was common knowledge. I did this. There's a couple times I was so chafed whenever I was through hiking the long trail that I backpacked all day in just like compression underwear, and then like at night, fully nude in the sleeping bag, packed shelter. But you're zipped up in the sleeping bag. It's pretty private and it's dark out.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
That's fine as long as it's not a shelter.
Oh yeah, it's in the shelter.
That's disgusting. So that-
It's funny. There's a homeless dude I run past every morning that is in a sleeping bag naked. That makes me.
That's me in the future.
there it is. So
True
get
story.
this.
True story.
Justin from It's Good in the Woods.
Mhm.
He's on here, and look at this. He makes a ton of meat. He makes his own ham, bacon, and sausage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's
Making
Wow.
with sausage.
Yeah.
That's something I've considered getting into.
I've got a sausage grinder.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Maybe we should make some sausage.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's for
make
real
your
right
own
there.
ham. Wonder if you got like a meat slicer. You make your own like,
Deli
like
slicer.
a deli slicer.
There you go.
Wow.
That's
These
pretty
are great ideas.
This is cool. You can put the comments.
Yeah,
up on the
that's
screen.
that's great.
Slick.
That
He also said he has a floating unicorn for your pool. So
Oh,
that's all
okay.
things
That's all things
outdoors.
outdoors.
That's all things
Yeah.
outdoors.
yeah.
So,
Oh,
anyways,
Todd. Yeah, nice.
okay, so let's talk to you guys a little bit because you guys have been the COVID relief for everybody since March, right? Like Friday nights are pretty much like Schill
Yeah,
Brothers
we-
nights.
was,
we had
yeah.
a good run there. We don't do it every Friday now.
Yeah.
We take some off now. But,
Yeah.
So, what has COVID done to your trips this year?
Well, it killed our big trip.
It killed our big trip. We were going to go to Arizona, and we were going to go to Arizona at Memorial Day weekend.
Mhm.
And honestly, good thing we didn't, because after the March wave of virus, there were only like 4 areas where it got really bad, and Arizona was one of them.
Yeah.
So we just decided to drive to West Virginia instead. And
We were like, how can we make a week work in West Virginia?
right.
So we came up with 2 different trips.
Yeah.
Did y'all go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't watch
What'd you
the
do?
video?
Of course, I watched the video, man. I just want all the audience to know in case they haven't seen it. Maybe my subscribers haven't seen it. Did you see that save?
Look at Bryce.
Yeah.
What are these people?
Bryce is like the OG Schill Brothers live guest.
I know. Bryce is the
I
original.
know. Bryce needs to come over and do a live stream with us in person.
Yeah.
Those were
He
fun.
needs to. He needs to. You guys have had him on so many
Yeah.
BSing episodes.
Yeah, I know. We always give him crap because we're like, Bryce, we've grown your channel so much. And now he's way bigger than us.
Yeah.
Like, we need some Bryce bumps.
Yeah.
He's got like 10 Schill Brothers bumps. What else?
We did We did cranberry. We did like 4 days cranberry, 4 days dolly sods.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we We still have been backpacking during COVID. You know, it's a good thing about backpacking though. It's like that's a perfectly fine activity to do during a global pandemic. You know, you're outside, you're generally far away from people.
We had a couple. We've had some good trips during the pandemic.
Yeah, we went to we went to Ohio a couple times.
Vesuvius. We
did Zaleski again.
Some local stuff.
We're going on a trip here in a couple weeks, and then we're going on a trip, you know, with you guys in a month. So we're not letting the virus keep us down.
Yeah.
There you go.
Being smart and responsible about it.
So that Colorado trip I went on was after they they released all these new protocols and stuff for COVID, but the world was still turning at this point. So the worst part was, and I went with a number of people, was flying there. And they had changed our flight where there was a layover, which meant that I pretty much had to wear a mask for like 11 hours straight. And my ears, when I say raw, oh my gosh, I thought they were going to like melt off because you had to wear it to go in, check your bag, through security, you know, waiting at your terminal, flying, going to the other terminal, getting food, then flying again, and then getting your bags in Colorado. 11 straight hours with a mask.
And I guarantee Tim Watson's beard looked immaculate when it was all said and done.
Oh, I think he slept the whole time. I think he was comfortable.
But I mean, do you regret having to wear the mask? Because you got to switch out of it.
No, Colorado, I would have wore 4 masks.
Yeah.
Is that your first time out there?
Yeah, I'd never been really west, besides like changing flights, really west of, I guess, Illinois, maybe, or like Western Kentucky.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a little different.
Guys. We got to get you out there. Colorado's pretty sick. I mean, especially for
you guys did it like a gorgeous section
that
too.
Looked really cool.
Yeah, it was amazing, but we did have to turn around.
You realize you're getting interviewed right now on your own podcast.
Yeah,
that's
what we do
right now.
All right.
They're so used to interviewing everybody else. They're interviewing you on your own
man. I don't know how to interview, man. I'm just here to have fun.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all. That's all we do. That's the way.
So I got to go out with you guys up in Wisconsin, and probably one of the weirdest backpacking trips I've ever had. Buying the firewood and eating burgers out at a restaurant one night.
That was awesome.
That's not weird.
That was one of the most fun trips I've ever been on.
Yeah.
But you guys plan on doing any winter trips this year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I was actually going to ask Jeremiah about this because I just had.
Here we go. They're interviewing.
No, this is not like an interview question. It's more of a question for your wife. I had Mr. Chad. I'm having him build me a sleeping bag for my wife, and he said that he made one for your wife, and I'm planning on using it in the winter maybe. So I didn't know. Does she like it?
How about next time I'm going with you guys, I'll bring it.
Yeah.
But I don't know when you're going to have him to build it.
I already submitted it to him today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but he hasn't slept in it yet.
Oh, okay. So okay, but you've felt like have you guys like gotten in it at least? Like, does it feel like a sleeping bag?
Well, she's like little, and I'm big, so I won't fit in it. But if you can imagine, you just take a top quilt, any top quilt, and then you added more material so it closed farther around you and put a zipper on it. That's basically what it is just a UGQ top quilt, but it's definitely top-notch quality. And I don't know what pattern you did, but Bridget got like a girly. What is your favorite bag?
Gonex. You guys should get Gonex.
It had to get on there. It had to get on there at some point.
My wife, she wanted the plaid.
Plaid.
There's like a buffalo plaid design that she wanted.
Let me see what this looks like.
That's
questionable.
I don't know why she wanted it, but I was like, whatever you want. But anyway, to get back to your question.
So John, yes, we are going, and we're going to hit winter. We do like a ceremonial Ohio winter, like
which
a 2-nighter.
Yeah.
It's
not really
we like to go to Vesuvius in the winter just to like kind of kick it off, and then definitely want to do, Michigan.
Maybe this is the year of the hot tent.
Once I've been talking about that hot tent for a while.
Once I get a hot tent, then we're doing more winter backpacking. But I don't have enough room to store more stuff. I refuse. I want a company to send me one so I can use it, and I'll like, shoot videos of it, and then I'll send it back to them. Like I don't.
That's good.
I don't necessarily want to. I don't have room for. I don't have infinite room for gear, so send me one. I'll make a video of it. You'll get some free press. I'll even pay for like shipping, and then I'll send it back to you.
They'll pay for shipping. Oh, Bridget, look at that. Mine is paisley.
Paisley. Ooh, that is girly.
Yeah, it's very girly.
Nice.
There it is.
Jeremiah, can you talk to the fine folks at Go Next, see if they can
make us a hot tent?
No, it'll be everything I get from China now. Backpacking with Jason, Mr. Backpacking with Jason, sir.
Mr. Backpacking with Jason, sir.
You know how these companies reach out to you and they're like, "Oh, just Chinese knockoffs."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything. Anytime I say yes, now they're getting stuck in like customs. Have y'all gotten this, or do y'all just say no?
We do not accept gear from these random companies.
I'm like half the size of your channel, and I still don't do that.
I do it, man. I do it because here's the thing. What if you're going to take somebody backpacking and you're a poor teacher like me, just trying to educate our youth, and you don't have the money to buy stuff, and you're trying to get them into it and just be a good guy, give them a passion in life.
Are you doing that?
I'm taking them.
That last time, and you're like, I got this to bring other people, but do you actually bring other people and let them use it?
that are new to backpacking?
Of course I do. And then I give them the camera and I say, hold this on me. Nobody's ever going to know you're
Our
here.
wives are talking.
Yeah. Look at that.
I had to put it up there.
I like your style,
I had to
Richard.
put that up there.
I want her pattern too. Buffalo. I looked it up. The buffalo plaid isn't bad. At first I thought it was questionable, but I think it's great.
Look at this one. Mine is rainbow dragon scales with a purple liner.
Allie, my wife is rethinking her choice right now. I bet. Too late for that.
You'll love it. She'll love it. We'll have to do a couples trip, and then
Absolutely.
yeah, I can bring my wife and we can all hang out. Except I don't know, John. Will your wife go?
I will be
with
coming
us?
solo if that's what you're doing.
That's okay. Man.
Could you ever convince your wife to come?
No chance.
No, zero.
No chance. No, my wife's idea of roughing it is a camper.
That's fun.
That's as far as we can go.
That's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know, like you could do like what we used to do with them, just dip their toes in and just start with like a good car camp with the camper, and then do like a hike a mile in and bring a ton of almost the same food you would probably bring car camping. And then you make it a little bit more and then you can make it pretty camper-esque.
I'm really hoping she's watching this so that she can see that you have wives that do this and it's actually fun for them, so
My wife hates it.
She does it though. She does it.
So basically what you're saying is I'm the Andy Schill of this duo right here. That's basically what it comes down to.
She does it for me.
That's what Bridget does. She likes camping, but she'll backpack with me for me. I don't think she's really into it.
She said just a few minutes ago that she'd prefer to do indoor things.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, let me throw this out.
Okay. You got to see this. Let's see if this comment pops up here. You ready for it?
Show it.
Right here. Not
happening.
No.
Oh, come on, Rhea. Come on.
It's official.
So, my wife's dad just bought a 2016, 20-something foot hard shell camper. If he lets me borrow it, would you all be willing to drive down and do a little camping with me?
In the camper?
Of course, in the camper.
Like a bunch of dudes in a camper?
We can do dudes and we can do couples.
Does it have air conditioning?
Yes, of course it has air conditioning. Dude, I stayed in there.
20 feet?
Does it have what?
It's 20 feet long?
I don't know. I'll ask Bridget, but I got in there. I was in there yesterday. I was over at her parents' house and he was showing it to me. Brand new, man. And he had plugged up. I sat in there for 10 minutes with the air conditioning on. It went from like 82 to like 65 degrees.
So Andy and I we never talked about this. Andy and I grew up, like our family was an RV family.
Yeah.
So our family had RVs and campers like all throughout our childhood. We grew up in those things, like driving around out west and stuff. So yeah, we're down with the camping experience, the camper experience.
I used to sleep outside of ours.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up doing that stuff. We didn't we didn't backpack. We RV'd.
We actually stayed in a camper earlier this summer. We had a pretty good time. Yeah, we had a pretty good time there.
Hey, campers are the rave now with COVID.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, you can't rent it. Like, they're hard to get now.
It's a bug out.
Ooh, I got an offer. Look at this.
Oh, what is this?
While they go with their wives, you can come down to Tennessee and do a couple nights at South Cumberland.
There we go.
Hey.
There we go. I could do that.
There
Yeah.
we go.
I could do that.
That sounds fun too. You know, y'all are talking about the hot tent,
Yeah.
and
I want one.
did I tell you all about my hot tent experience last winter?
No.
Okay, but I've been in jail. That's a different. No,
He's calling you out,
Miyagi.
man. He's calling you out.
Miyagi
It's different.
sent me a picture of you with a really old JanSport backpack too,
What?
with an external frame.
Did he send a picture of me sawing a giant like fallen tree in Crocs?
That's Miyagi, right?
I've seen that picture.
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
very
that one.
safe.
Yeah. I got a
So
picture of you on my phone right now with a JanSport external frame. Are you using that thing? That's pretty cool.
oh
Was that your first
yeah.
trip?
No, Miyagi and his wife trips.
Yeah, you can't
You won't be able to see
You
it on
can't
here.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it on my Instagram, or
I'll put it
Miyagi
on
can,
Instagram.
whatever. Yeah, go ahead. He and his wife came down to hang out with us because I live on Lake Cumberland, and so we went down and camped and swam and that kind of stuff here in Kentucky. And I needed to pack everything out to the campsite, so at a yard sale, I bought an external frame backpack, like an old one, for $1. And then you remember how I was saying I take people on the trail? I took somebody on the trail and I gave them that backpack, and it was probably their worst experience ever.
That's that external frame heavy backpack.
But I hadn't got the Gonex one yet. I would have given the Gonex.
Oh,
Wait.
man.
Wait,
Onyx
did you
is
get the?
everything.
Was your first like non-external frame backpack the Gonex or Gonex?
Is it Gonic?
I don't know how to say it. I think it is just a Chinese company that just made it up. It's not even a real word.
It's like an outdoorsy sounding brand, though.
Oh, it's
Gonex.
I'm
I think
gonna,
it
I'm
is.
gonna let you guys see something here. We actually have video. Here's picture
Oh,
proof of that. Right there.
I was gonna ask
There it
you-
is right there.
I was gonna ask you if you could pull stuff up on the screen. Oh, that's
That's in my living room.
that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Miyagi
John.
actually just sent that to me right now. So
Wow.
That's
So the hot tent, okay, and no, for the record, that was not my first backpack. My first backpack I borrowed, but once I bought one, it was the one I have now.
but your
That-
Gonex is your favorite one, right?
No, it's not my favorite. I haven't worn it since I was with you guys. It doesn't fit me.
But
Too
but
big.
hold on a second. How did because you got the Gonex for free, which means you had a YouTube channel by then because they were probably trying
Yeah.
to sell it. So how did you get if you hadn't been into backpacking? How did you get the free backpacking stuff?
What do you mean? The first backpack I got was not the Gonex. It was the Osprey Atmos 65 liter.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
but they sent that later. I should have used that other one when I was with you guys, but then you couldn't have made fun of me for the Gonex. John,
Yeah, stuff.
John, tell them what you bought. Tell them about the Gonex.
Oh, I showed. They've seen it.
Oh,
I
you
sent them.
showed
I
it to
sent
them?
them a picture of the Gonex cook kit.
Yeah,
I love
that.
That was actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's $15.
Do you use it?
Yeah.
I've not used it once. No.
No, because it's Gonex. He bought it for the nostalgia.
So no review coming then.
No.
No budget, top 10 budget items on Amazon, nothing
Oh
like
man, it's a budget item.
that. Yeah, but the question is,
for a
does it
complete-
Cook kit is
Yeah,
pretty
that's
solid. Actually,
nice.
Well, the hot tent, okay?
Okay.
Let me get back to the hot tent. You guys
Sorry.
keep distracting me.
I
You're
know,
asking me,
I know.
embarrassing me.
They're not getting a chance to talk because I think you're doing all the talking.
I'm
No, we're
sorry.
not talking.
yeah. We're
Let-
taking control of this
Yeah,
podcast
we'll
episode.
handle it, guys. All right.
Let's show you how to do this for real.
So here's what I did. It was, I think, December or January, and I just took a Coleman tent that I bought at a yard sale for like $20. And I took one of those Mr. Buddy heaters, and I hooked up a hose to it with a 20-pound propane tank and put it outside the tent and just run that sucker full blast all night in the winter.
That is literally a great way to die of carbon monoxide.
No. Hold on. You didn't let me finish.
He survived. It's fine.
He's still here. So
No, here's what happened, okay? At the time, my buddy that was with me, his job for a living was energy audits on houses. So literally he'd go in, he would install carbon monoxide detectors, insulation, all that stuff. So he brought one, a good one, and he put it right in front of the Mr. Buddy heater.
Okay.
Outside, it was like 25 degrees. Inside, 94 degrees in that tent.
Oh God.
I had to take my sleeping bag off. I brought like comforter to put on the sleeping bag. Way too hot.
How heavy is that whole setup?
That's a car camping.
I was gonna say. I was gonna ask.
He was backpacking with that. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
like a 25-pound heater.
Well, yeah, we were backpacking, and my buddy, he had the propane tank in his back. Full grill size propane tank. Not really, no. We were car camping. We're actually at the southern terminus of the Sheltoe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we camped right there.
Burnt Mill.
Yeah. Burnt Mill Bridge, yeah.
Okay,
So-
so something we have to talk about because we talk about this every one of our podcasts is the topic of beards, and actually somebody brought this up. Can the Schill Brothers
No.
grow
No.
beards?
Yes, they can.
We grow neck beards.
We don't have the genetics.
It comes all the way down here. So when the pandemic first started, and we're still working from home, I went like 2 months without shaving, and it's just a full on gross neck beard. I mean, nothing up here at all.
So you got more of the Joe Dirt thing going on. than
Yeah,
you're
it's
like,
all down here. So no, and it's genetics.
And our
fight.
cousin's the same way.
Our cousin's the same way. So no.
Yeah.
We
Did you
tried.
take a picture?
I do have a picture of it.
Yes, I
I
definitely
do.
want to see that.
I do have a picture of it. Yeah, I do. I call it the quarantine beard. still
I
do shave-
remember that.
Yeah, I
I
do
remember
shave a
that,
lot less now, but I let it go like a month and a half. I mean, it was just disgusting. And I'm gonna be real. The first like 2 or 3 weeks of growing it sucks. It's like itchy.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get past the first. Once you get past the first like phase, it gets a little bit more like doable. But there's like maintenance too. I mean, you gotta like oil it, and it's a whole thing.
Oh yeah.
I've tried so many oils and beard balms.
You
I
can plug
need-
in your sponsor right now.
Yeah, well, it hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
No, okay.
We're working on it.
Never mind. Never mind.
we
We
will,
got to
we
get
will.
paid first.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's gotta be-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I got the question of the night for you all. You see your background back there? Everybody can see your new background that you all updated from the previous place whenever Jason and I were there. Okay. Is that the ATOD award still behind you?
There is.
And is it going to stay?
There
Look at Eddie.
We keep saying we're gonna drink it,
But
but then we just don't.
That's the question.
Cool.
That's the question.
I mean, we keep saying we're gonna drink it, and then to be honest, we just have much better bourbon to drink. No, and maybe it's a good bourbon.
That's fair, man.
Good bourbon, but we
Yeah.
have like you guys
But-
can't see it. I have a whole bourbon setup like right over here with like 8 or 9 bottles.
But the ATOD is more sentimental.
It's sentimental. I don't know.
It's a major award.
Yeah.
And we won it.
yeah.
So-
I like the fact that it's a major award. The ATOD Awards, that's the first annual too. So it's like it's not like
I know. Don't drop that on
that
us.
would have been so bad. It's just good that you guys you're the first.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing anybody can do.
Yeah,
you
and,
got the first.
When the awards got handed out, everybody was chugging their awards.
We were not. We were chugging other people's.
We were
awards.
chugging other people's awards.
Yeah.
I think you all drank most of David Gray's.
And we drank most of the
And
backpack
and
at Jason Tequila Award. We drank that.
There was a lot of drinking of awards that night.
Yeah.
Jeremiah,
But
you
all but you all kept yours.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
sentimental.
Yeah, we
you
can mooch
know?
off everybody else's
Yeah.
awards.
That's
yeah.
good. It means something to them. So
That's okay.
so we've been given a challenge online. It
Okay.
says that me and Kevin need to high five.
Oh yeah, because
I don't know
they're
if we can pull this off. How do I do
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Wait.
This way.
He's gonna hit me.
Wait.
So
This Chris, see
So
this.
I'm gonna
edge
go
of the
like
screen
that.
way.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay.
one,
Wait.
1, 2, 3. Oh, we did it. There you go. There you go, Midwest Backpacker. I don't even know if that's pretty much awful.
That's cool.
So
That's okay. I love seeing the comments. That's
That's
great.
cool. Putting them up on the screen. You're giving us ideas. We'll steal some stuff from you guys.
Yeah, I like this program.
That if you're gonna steal our ideas, you had to put our watermark on every live stream you do.
I
yeah.
can't seem to find our
Well,
watermark on yours.
Yeah.
Oh, look up in the corner though. We have your name on there.
we do have the Schill Brothers up here, like
That's
so people
true.
can see it.
That's true.
We are showing.
I'm
the
actually
love.
thinking, I'm like, okay, how do I do this on OBS? So I don't pay me.
For people that don't know, there's different softwares that we're using a live stream with. We had used OBS before, and that's what you all currently use, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
We
we're
tried
trying
it.
out.
Bryce.
What do you say?
He wants to win an ATOD someday.
Bryce, and we give Bryce so much crap.
The best
for
is
coming away empty-handed
No.
from that awards ceremony.
No, storytelling. Bryce, you don't storytell.
Yeah, sorry, Bryce.
Yeah.
Maybe this year.
Maybe this year, Bryce.
Maybe
He,
this
he
year.
can get the stupid ultralight award. That's
Yeah.
what he can get. The stupid
Yeah.
ultralight award.
The stupid ultralight. It's just a tiny bottle of liquor.
It's
Oh.
not this big.
Nip. That's a good idea.
25 grams.
Nice.
Oh, John, I saw Jason on there. Mr. Backpacking with Jason,
Mr.
sir.
Backpacking Jason was on here. Yeah.
Go Cats, baby. Kentucky representing.
Hey, at least you guys are gonna have football this year.
Oh, this is breaking my
Well,
heart, man. That
I
breaks
know.
my
Actually,
heart.
I was gonna bring that up, John, because I know you're with us. There is
Yeah.
hope though. There's
I saw
murmurs.
that.
Yeah.
There's murmurs.
What are they
There's-
saying?
They're saying some of the schools
Bubble.
are going to try and pull it
They're
off.
Like central, like certain locations,
I don't know about the bubble, but they're
Not a bubble,
They're
but, like,
saying that
designated
they're
locations.
gonna try. They're gonna make something happen.
What do you,
So-
give me an example. I don't know what you guys are saying.
So,
So if
like,
there's no bubble,
like the Colts Stadium.
So the bubble. So
Yeah.
for instance, with what the NBA is doing right now,
right?
Not anymore.
Yeah,
No,
they're still doing it.
they're back.
Yeah, they start back tomorrow.
They took
No,
one night
I'm
off.
pretty sure they're canceling their season.
No,
No, they just
No.
announced today they're starting back tomorrow.
Absolutely not.
I,
They're for
Curse you, Andy.
but they're not going to cancel the NBA playoffs.
I don't know.
No, and the MLB, I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, they walked off.
baseball. No, no, they did not.
MLB did.
Oh, the one game.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
anyway,
one game.
MLB
Everybody done one.
See,
MLB
DVT
is going
says OSU is talking November.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
They're talking November, and initially it was going to be January, but now they're talking November, and I bet they keep pushing it up a little bit.
Well, they're going to have to, or half the players aren't going to play.
Well, I think if they play in January, it's going to be effectively a JV team.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of seniors will play, which will suck.
Yeah.
But I just want to play Michigan, man. If it was just a 1-game season, how about a 1-game season pay-per-view Michigan?
Yep.
I'm all about. I'd
Cover
pay
the
for
whole
it.
cost.
I'd watch it.
I would
Yeah.
pay for it
Yeah, I would too.
every time.
But
Well,
it
I
is-
remember when they came out with the initial season and they had Michigan playing Ohio State in the middle of the season.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
was weird.
What is that?
That made no sense to me. Like you didn't have to do that. I remember seeing the fully Big Ten schedule. I'm like, why would they do that?
That's
Why
just
would
so
you-
dumb.
You're playing like Illinois last. It was stupid.
What do they normally do?
They play Michigan the last game
Last
Last
game.
game of the season,
every year
always-
for like the last
like-
100 years.
100 years, yeah. And it's always the Saturday of Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, it's always at noon.
It's called the game.
Yeah,
Period.
I always loved that you're an Ohio State football fan, John.
Oh,
Represent.
die hard, man. Grew up in Ohio, so
Do you ever do you go to the games at all? Ever?
never had a chance.
Really?
Okay.
Never had a chance to go to a game. I went to an Ohio State game at Penn State.
Okay.
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 So I got to be there when Joe Paterno won his record-breaking game, and he beat
Yeah.
Ohio
Oh,
State to do
nice.
it.
Nice. It's
So-
that's going to Happy Valley. That's on par with an Ohio State game day experience. And
Oh, yeah.
Jeremiah, if you've never been to a fully, I don't know, you might have gone to some SEC games, but if you've never been to like a full collegiate Big Ten, Ohio State or Penn State football experience with like 100,000 people in the stadium and like 300,000 people tailgating, it's awesome.
Count me in, dude. I would go.
Yeah, and Jason Waugh, I told him too. I was like, you guys got to come up here because he's a sports football fan too. And I was like, you guys, it's. I mean, obviously not this year, but
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
like the whole tailgating experience. I mean, it's like you guys at basketball. It's
Yeah.
I'd say it's similar in terms of hype. Kentucky.
I've been to a Kentucky basketball game,
Yeah.
man. It's
Oh, it's hot.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
pretty
No, I
crazy.
believe that. I believe that absolutely. That's one thing. Ohio State has some good years in basketball, but Ohio State's not a basketball school. Even though I
Yeah.
say that, and we're like actually usually decent at basketball, not Kentucky level, but like
No.
we're usually ranked at least. But it's a football school.
And the year we had our best team in decades, we got beat by Kentucky in the tournament. So
Yeah.
and try living in Kentucky as an Ohio State fan when
Yeah.
that happened. So
Yeah,
that
That's
was
rough.
fun.
That's rough.
That was fun. So okay, so you guys you got some stuff planned for the winter and all that kind of stuff. What kind of stuff do we need to see coming from your channel here in the next few weeks, months? Are we gonna finally start getting some hammock reviews again from you guys? It's
Yeah.
We need to do a
been a
Banyan.
while.
Yeah, we need
Banyan
more time
review.
in the
We need
Banyan.
to use the Banyan a little
We
bit
got
more.
we got 3 trips coming up, and so we'll get some more Banyan time in. But
I just got a new tent.
each the day.
What'd you get? you allowed to say?
I got the Durston,
Oh, the Durston X.
the X2.
Oh, okay.
I
What's
impulse
the
bought.
Durston?
I was like, I want a heavy double walled tent that's big that I can take on trips. I don't care about weight because I have the Ultiplex when I want to go light, and the Durston was on drop, getting ready to drop. It's $280 for 2.5 pound tent. I mean, I was like, so yeah, I got it, and it came today. So there'll be some of that, and we got quilts coming.
Yeah.
We got there are probably some more barbecuing videos. Why not?
We'll do
Nice.
some cooking stuff too. We were talking.
We haven't
about
done
that.
any dehydrating
Yeah.
videos in a long time. We've been meeting.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I know. We used to do those all the time.
We chilled out on. We took the Jason Wish approach and kind of chilled out on backpacking during the hot months because it just sucks.
Yeah,
around
dude.
here.
It's just I'm sure it's like that down where you guys live. Like July and August. I'm just I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Like,
So we did a trip. What, 2 weeks ago? That's been a month ago now, hasn't it?
Where'd we go?
The Red River Gorge. We went there and we met up with
oh yeah, I remember you guys did
the
that.
guys.
Yeah.
So
Was it hot?
I got heat exhaustion, couldn't finish the trip. I actually left that day.
That's
Like, I went
exactly
home.
why we don't do that. We don't go.
Yeah, I mean, it was so bad. We're hiking up this hill, and Jeremiah goes, "You got this, man." And I went, "No, I really, no, I don't. I'm done." So
I want to give you guys some advice for this summer backpacking. Okay, this is what I've been going a lot with backpacking with Jason. This is what we do. His idea.
Electrolytes.
No. I mean, that's great too. But the key is low mileage, like 5 or less, one-nighters, and you're always around a creek, like a creek that you can get in, a river or lake.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I like that.
I would show you guys my legs. I showed John my legs. What they look like.
you look like you have leprosy.
That's not leprosy. It's chiggers.
Oh,
It looks like leprosy. It's disgusting.
I'm good. I'm waiting.
yeah, dude. Like we can
take.
we can backpack just 10 months out of the year.
No, dude.
12 months.
No.
It's not from summer. It's just I went through off trailing.
Yeah,
Jason
but you
always
get those-
takes me off trail.
You get those primarily in the summer.
I've had plenty of those, and I
Yeah.
just don't feel like dealing with.
we
it
used to
again.
do.
Yeah.
We did like summer backpacking up until last year. And then last year we were just like, dude.
I just remember sitting
We're
at camp
done.
and just sweating, and you don't
And then
don't
at
stop
night,
sweating.
like at night, it doesn't get below like 70.
Yep.
So in hammock, that's actually can be nice because you can just you can go no underquilt, and that's actually kind of nice. But I gotta have the lows be below 70 degrees at night, otherwise I just can't sleep. You know?
I'm with you on that. I don't disagree with you on that at all. Like I did when I did the Sheltoe Trace, I did some of it in July, and I think it was 82 degrees my last night on the trail.
Oh, at
hot,
night, yeah. Oh, no.
82 degrees, and I was in a tent, and all I had was the pad. And the problem was it was an insulated pad, so
So you're still sweating.
yeah, I'm still sweating the whole time. So, hey, we got a another challenge on here. You want to see this one?
I'm
Get
scared.
your-
I
get
don't know.
Jeremiah's
How-
legs on the screen.
How about a gear swap episode between the backpacking
That's all you
podcast
can
and the
do. Who
Schill
did that?
Brothers?
You guys both do that?
What's a gear swap?
Yeah, we did that.
You
Yeah,
guys
we did
do
that.
swap. It's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh.
Basically, you bring your backpack and you give it to the other guy, and he has to carry it.
I'm not using the
I'm
Gonex.
taking the Gonex. I'm getting the Gonex for a bunch of like high-end ultralights. No.
I'll pack a real backpack.
And there's no way in heck I'm using that Kentucky hammock. You
Oh,
have.
that Kentucky hammock's cool. I like
How
it.
dare you?
I think that's cool. I need an Ohio State one though. I thought the
It
hammock
actually is really cool. Like Miyagi made it.
yeah,
And he did
no,
a
it's
killer
really
job
cool.
on it.
It's very cool.
I mean, it's an ugly color and all, but it's a really nice hammock. So
For the record, you guys can get one of the Ohio State ones probably. If Miyagi's still in here, last I heard, he was starting a side hustle business where he makes hammocks. So if you want one custom, I don't know how much he's charging or anything like that for custom. I'm sure, you pay for custom, but Ohio State, that would be legit, right?
yeah, it would.
that'd be cool. That would
Yeah.
It would. But truth is, if we did a gear swap and one of you guys had to carry his stuff, you're gonna have a good time. I carried his backpack and he put 2 tents in it.
That's pretty funny.
It literally, I pull out the one and I thought I was picking up a tarp, and the next thing I know, it's a second tent. I had what was it like
Well.
the 6 Moon Designs Lunar Solo,
Yeah, but
and then that 4-man tent of yours that you bring.
I was afraid it'd be too tight, the small one, so I got him a big one too.
It's a fat joke.
That's a
Fat joke.
that's a cool video idea though.
No, I remember you guys did that a while ago.
We did it last
last
a year ago, like
Yeah,
last August.
That is a cool video idea. Yeah. You just got to find someone who's not going to give you a bunch of like trash gear to do it with. Not
Funny
saying
thing
you
about that video.
have-
Funny thing about that video. That was the first time we ever met. Like,
Really?
well,
in
I take
person?
it back. We met in a coffee shop and we came up with the idea. We had never
Yeah.
backpacked together ever. And we're sitting in this coffee shop talking, and Jeremiah goes, "Hey, you want to do this really fun video?" And so I was like, "Sure." I got like 112 subscribers. If you're down with that, let's do it. You know. And
That's
so
cool.
that was a blast. It was actually a lot of fun. We
It
hiked
would be
maybe
like
2.5
the same
miles.
gear.
You know.
What'd you say, Andy?
Well, Kevin's like, we should do it. I'm like, it'd
well,
be
we
the
just have the
same
same gear, so
I'm like,
Well,
differences.
When I was meeting JK that day, I was coming from backpacking, I think.
You were.
I'd been on like a 2 or 3 day trip or something, and I stopped this coffee shop, and I was all stinky and nasty. I felt so bad for the other patrons in there, and like we sat in there for a good couple of hours.
Yeah, we did.
And got pastries and coffee, sat around and hung out, and then come up with that idea. Look at us now. We got the shills on.
I
here.
know. Now it's just come full circle, and we're living life.
yeah,
We got to get you guys and do this in person. This is way more fun in person.
yeah.
Oh,
For sure, man.
We'll do
You've been up there, haven't you?
breakdowns.
Yeah, that's right. We did
Yeah,
one. with
you came
Jeremiah.
up with Jason the one time and did that. You guys, where did you guys backpack? Zaleski or?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, just an
Zaleski, we
overnight.
did an overnighter. That was a pretty fun trip. Though.
Yeah,
The weather
that
was
was
like
fun.
one of some of the worst weather I ever backpacked in, but it was really fun.
Oh, Chad's here.
Chad's
Hey,
on here.
Chad.
Are
Chad, I'm going to see you Friday. 1 week, buddy.
you taking your swimsuit?
Oh, 100%, man. He's got a nice pool. And
Is it an in-ground?
it's in ground, and check this out. Hopefully I'm not saying anything he doesn't want me to say, but he made his own kind of heater for the pool because he lives in Michigan. It's
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
So he did like piping curled up so the sun can heat it up.
Yeah, like a solar
You
heater.
told me, yeah.
Yes. Oh man, I can't wait. Bridget loves swimming.
I feel like Chad, like Vegas style, get the UGQ logo on the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's probably shaped like the UGQ logo.
Yeah.
It's like this really weird, like whacked out rectangle or something.
Chad, get a UGQ logo shaped hot tub like right above the pool, or an infinity pool shaped like the UGQ logo.
So
That would be incredible.
without giving anything away, Jeremiah,
Mhm.
does he have the ability to heat that pool at the end of September?
oh, I mean, you mean the mid? You mean mid
Maybe
October?
middle of October.
Is that possible?
I mean, we could always like take an extension cord and throw a toaster in there or something.
That'd be a great idea.
I don't
Maybe,
know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Here's what you could do though. You could, for a gift, maybe send him or pull your money together or something and send him a heater that he could try out before he needed to heat it up in the winter months and close the pool. Hypothetically speaking, of course. And then see, maybe he'd love that.
Does Chad have a hot tub?
Yeah. Can you hypothetically have a hot tub, and can you fit like 12 dudes in there?
Hypothetically speaking, he doesn't, but
Looking from the UGQ outdoor account.
I know. Hypothetically, at my house right now, I have a hot tub that is like inflatable, and I could hypothetically bring it with me anywhere I go
So
and make it 104 degrees in it.
not hypothetically.
Oh,
do that.
Jeremiah.
Now, can
so
you fit 12
hypothetically,
dudes in
can you
it?
fit 12 guys?
Okay, I've
And I don't know why I said 12 dudes. I don't think it's that many.
well, first, I don't think I'm getting in there with 12 dudes. But second, the most I've ever had in there, I think, was 4 people. And it was like starting to overflow, and you're crossing legs.
Oh,
yeah.
So,
All right.
yeah.
That's
No,
not
I'm not a hot tub guy.
We
Leg
should
crosser.
call this the UGQ Sausage Fest. This meeting.
I mean, hypothetically.
hypothetically, if that ever happened.
hypothetically.
Okay, let me get away from the hypotheticals because I want to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
Because you all like to do your smoked meats and dehydrating and all that stuff. I've never even, I take that back. I have one time I've held a dehydrator ever. Been in the presence of one.
Have you,
so-
you have an oven?
I have an oven. Yeah, of course.
You're always in the presence of a
And then you
dehydrator.
got-
Oh my
dehydrator.
gosh. I'm talking about the ones that you buy that
Okay.
dehydrates food.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Andy, I'm going to let you answer this first. I'll give you a little think time. If there was one... Oh, God.
Go Snack Master.
How many times do I get dehydrated?
Look, you're in the presence of
Dude,
one.
and that's
Now he's got a dehydrator in front of him.
time, and that's the Snack Master.
That's
That's,
the
a
Nesco Snack
solid,
Master.
solid
Like,
dehydrator.
it's like $60.
Yeah, they're
It's
not-
my Nesco. I got it for Christmas a couple years ago.
I'll take it
Yeah.
home with me and I can try it out.
No,
Oh.
you're sorry. You can try it out.
Well, if you all had to take this and you could only dehydrate, well, I'll give you a caveat. It can be one or a
Beef
choice.
jerky.
One meal or one food, or we can do one of each. And Andy, you get to go first, but if
Beef
you need
jerky.
to think about it,
Well, that's-
jerky.
What's the meal?
Beef jerky.
You can't do beef jerky. You can't do double
you,
beef jerky.
You said one meal or one piece of food
But then you said both.
or both.
A
Like
meal
meal.
and a piece of food.
Okay, so for the piece of food, probably like a chili mac that we do, or maybe the buffalo chicken. That was pretty solid.
How do you do that? If
It's
you cook
okay. Yeah, let me tell you, it's
Yeah.
it's incredibly difficult. So just like you're gonna. Do you have something to write with? You're gonna want
I'll
to.
just watch your video.
Okay, so this is incredibly difficult. All right. So I know you're a teacher, but you.
Where are you going with this?
What does that mean?
No, that means you can follow.
Where are you going with this?
Okay. So Jeremiah, you make pasta, add sauce, put it on dehydrator. Wait
That's it.
12 hours.
Done.
Done.
I hate you guys. I'm not bringing a hot tub anywhere ever.
I've got
no,
some in
no.
the freezer right now if you want some dehydrated pasta.
No,
that's
Jeremiah,
okay.
don't be afraid of it. It's so easy.
It is easy.
so
Extremely easy.
Yeah.
Easy. It's very easy.
It's like literally just make.
just make it
Or-
and then throw it in there.
here's
You
how-
can dehydrate anything.
Yeah, just after, like, let's say you make like a big dinner or something like that. Just take leftovers and throw it on there. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
there's some things you gotta say is kind of keep it a little low fat, stay away from dairy. But beyond that, like, I mean, you can't take a steak and put it on there. You gotta have like ground beef.
You could.
I mean, you could. It would.
I've heard people getting
Dehydrate.
sick though from ground beef.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta be smart about it. You know,
So-
sterile technique.
One of the things too that could be the issue is that it doesn't get, like, if you put it on too low of a temperature and it doesn't come up to temperature quick enough and it's sitting there for like a day before it's at temperatures where it
It'll-
still
yeah,
kills
it'll-
bacteria, you could get some weird stuff in there.
Okay.
But you just set it to the meat setting, which is like 165 degrees, and go to town. It's so easy. It's so easy.
Here you go. Here's a good one for you. Dehydrated watermelon.
I've heard about that.
That is interesting.
I heard
Greg.
about that. I heard about that.
Fruit, dehydrated fruit is good in general.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah, it is.
good.
I'm just trying to imagine how dehydrated watermelon would
yeah,
be.
that's interesting. I'll
Jeremiah,
have to try that.
You can take like a jar of like jam or jelly, okay?
Okay.
And you spread it around one of the trays, and then you dehydrate it, and it'll turn into like a fruit leather, and then you roll it up and you take it with you.
It's like a fruit roll up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
You can do it with applesauce too.
Yeah.
This
But when
sounds
you-
delicious.
When you dehydrate something, you kind of have to season it more than you normally would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
you can't just season it like you normally would. You kind of have to over season it a little
Yeah.
bit, or in case it's kind of bland.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
But it's a great way to bring the cost of your backpacking food down.
Yeah. Like
It's
$60.
cheap.
And you can do it in your oven too. It's harder in your oven.
Just get the Snack Master.
Just get the Snack Master, 60
$60.
bucks, Amazon. You can go to our affiliate link and get it.
Yeah. Yeah. You go.
Oh, nice.
Check that out.
I wonder if Bridget can figure out how to use
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, you gotta- yeah.
Schill Brothers Outdoors.
Yes.
Look at him. Look at him. Watermelon. Ooh, Crizzicone.
watermelon
That sounds
chips are
good.
weirdly cool.
That does sound good.
Oh, I might have to try that. My wife.
Now I'm
done.
curious. Now I'm curious.
You could make like a puree of watermelon and then spread it. You could do that.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be good too.
Yeah.
You know, I was going backpacking with Jason Helmendaler,
Mhm.
and he let his dehydrator, I think, work all day at work.
Yeah.
And then he took it home with him, and on the ride home, like we were about to go backpacking, he spilled it all on the floor of his vehicle, just like powdered chili everywhere.
That would happen to Jason.
I got a good Jason $100 story.
God.
Okay, let's hear it.
So first time we ever met Jason was at the first Ohio YouTube meetup.
Okay.
And walk up. I can't remember. Okay, like the first time I actually was talking to him, we were at the campsite, and I looked down, and the night before he had dried off his shoes too close to the fire, and both of his shoes were just burned up.
Yeah, he burned up his
Los Sportivas,
his Wildcats.
Wildcats.
Sad.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh man.
That's the first time you ever met him?
Yeah. That was in the OG YouTube days.
Yeah.
Like 2018, the first meetup. So we all went. The one last year was the third official Ohio YouTube meetup. At the first one, it was like 8 of us. It was like Restless Outdoors, Hellman Dollar, Lance, Tim Watson, us, and no like subscribers or anything. And it was in March 2018 actually. And we went to that same spot in Mohican, and that's where the whole concept of the Ohio YouTube meetup was sprung from.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was like 8 or 9 of us. It was super fun. We like just filmed stuff all night. It was really fun actually.
Yeah, no, it was a ton of fun.
Yeah. So
I
hope we're gonna do that this year.
ATOD organized it last year.
Yeah, we were. I think what were we saying before? It was around Easter time or
Yeah,
something.
we were gonna
have
do one for Kentucky. We were gonna have a Kentucky meetup,
but we
And
didn't. We had to
Then
cancel it.
COVID killed everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Would you do it by Lake Cumberland? Because that would be pretty sweet.
we were actually gonna do it at the Gorge.
Yeah, it was like a
we were
good
gonna
meeting
do it.
place.
Yeah.
There's going to be a hammock forums meet up there in like April or May too. That got killed.
Boy,
Yeah.
people get so angry about the hammock meetups there.
Really?
Oh,
Really
up
gets
on
so-
Hanson's Point.
Anytime there's one, like sometimes
Really?
they'll staple flyers to the trees and stuff.
Really? I guess those hammock forums, they probably get a ton of people.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
Who staples stuff to the trees?
who?
Like
Whoever's
in-
organizing it, I guess. Like you'll see them laying, you'll see the flyers and stuff laying on the trail, especially
What?
around the trailheads and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
like
Yeah,
from
and-
the Hammock Forums meetup?
Well, it's like say you go there a week in advance or 2 weeks in advance, and you want to advertise it, and you put it on the bulletins and stuff. But you'll see them in the woods,
What?
and people get mad. They especially get mad like on social media, and they get on there and post like, you know, all the hammockers come down and they cut up these living trees and they're trying to burn them, and they're so stupid, and that kind of stuff. So people get mad, and I don't know if they're not taking care of the environment or what. I have no idea. I've never been to one besides
Yeah.
like
Imagine
the
We
if
went
Bush
to the one in
one.
Michigan last
Ohio
year.
YouTube meetups.
Oh, we clean up.
So first of all,
Yeah, we cleaned up.
and
I
we
know,
also
I
weren't
know.
stapling signs
That's
to
true.
trees.
We were not doing that.
and
We're just degenerates.
and we weren't cutting down live trees.
That's true. We weren't
To
doing
burn.
Yeah, we weren't doing that.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, okay, like if you're gonna have a meetup at Hanson's Point at Red River Gorge,
Which would be a sweet place for a meetup.
yeah, but caveat, there's no firewood up there. Very little firewood. So don't
Yeah,
expect,
you're right about that.
don't
Yeah.
expect to be having a huge bonfire up there. It's just not gonna happen. The place is picked clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So like you're not don't be cutting down trees.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like Hanson's is my like go-to if I've just got a night I need to get out.
Oh, the
Yeah.
place is
And
beautiful.
That's
I'll go
really
there and
cool.
I've probably been there 5 times this year. And
Really?
the only time that the way I get firewood is I go to other camps where everybody's been. and I
Yeah.
just pick everything they had and bring it
Yeah.
back. So that's the only way I have campfires out there. Because
That's
you're
pretty
not
cool, you
finding it.
guys-
You've
you guys
really got to
bring
go
that
after it.
place.
Do you go to Miguel's a lot then?
You know, I haven't been to Miguel's this year.
I went there with All Things Outdoors, Jeremy. They took the basketball.
Oh,
know
they
who-
did.
What? No, say what now?
Because of COVID?
Because of COVID. I asked one guy
Oh,
that was an
man.
employee. He was just a jerk. I was like, "Hey man, have you seen a basketball around here? Like, do you know if it's put up because of COVID or what?" And he
What's
just
that?
said
What are you
no.
talking
Yeah,
about?
basketball. You didn't see him?
Huh?
Right by the picnic area. There's a basketball court.
Yeah.
No.
No, he just said no and was walking away. And I was like, "No, you don't know, or no, you haven't seen it." And he just said no again and walked away. I was like, "What the heck?" So I kept asking people, and then finally, one nice little girl that was an employee there, she was like, "I think it's put up because of COVID right now." So, but I was heartbroken. Do you know, Jeremy and I both absolutely love basketball, love it. I love playing pickup basketball.
Well, he's an Indiana boy, isn't he?
He's Indiana,
Yeah,
I'm
so that makes
Kentucky.
sense.
That's what they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kentucky too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's put up. I guess you got to bring your own basketball now. That's okay, I guess.
Apparently, Miguel is super busy right now.
Oh, is Smoky Beast Natural there right now?
I'm guessing.
Probably.
Oh, wait. Hot take. Red River Rock House is better than Miguel's.
Oh, I've never heard of that place. I did hear. What was the name of that other?
The bar with microbrews.
There's another bar
On the other side of the
there.
gorge. We passed it.
Oh God, what's it called? Someone told us that it's like better than Miguel's too. It wasn't rock. It wasn't the place that just popped up on the screen.
No,
I
yeah.
know there's a Mexican place that Jason Wall swears by.
That's Skyline.
No, but it's like Sky.
Something Tavern or some ale house that is supposed to be really good. Now, when we went to Miguel's, we went in the morning on the way home, and they weren't serving pizza, so we had to get breakfast. But the breakfast was still very good.
Yeah.
But I've never had the pizza.
So I'll tell you guys, Miguel's is good, but for the record, I think it's overrated.
Whoa,
I think you're wrong.
No, they're not allowing you back there.
I think you're wrong.
I don't care, dude.
think it's overrated. I like it.
Yeah, well, they should have let me play basketball, first of all.
That's really what it comes down to. You're just bitter.
I'm entitled to play basketball if they have a court.
Rock House. Have you been to Rock House?
No, isn't that what he said, though?
Yeah, it says has a great burger.
Said Rock. Oh, maybe it is Rock House.
Rock
Maybe
House.
that's what I'm thinking of. Rock
I don't
House.
know. But Miguel's pizza is fine, and their breakfast is really good, too. Like
Those omelets are as big as your face.
Yeah, the breakfast was good.
Yeah, we had a breakfast.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
one time I had breakfast there, and I went through. They did give you a little checklist. Now they don't do that. You have to order at the front desk, like because of COVID. They don't want you touching the pens and paper and stuff. I went in there and I was like checking every box for the omelet, like all the meats. I handed it to the guy, and I'd never been there. And he's like looking through, and he's like, "You want all this?" And I was like, "Yeah, can you do that?" And he's like, "We can try." And then I came, and it wouldn't even fold over. So much stuff.
We can try.
Yeah.
Here you
Hot
go.
mess.
This explains Miguel's.
Rock House, isn't it?
The pizza taste is in direct proportion to how tired and hungry.
Yeah, that's fair.
THG. That's right.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're coming off the trail. They've got average pizza sandwiches. Tastes amazing.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like the whole Syntax 77 cheeseburger thing.
Mhm.
You just want either red meat or just something that's like big.
You know what we crave after hikes?
What?
We crave the extra large size ice cold Diet Coke from McDonald's.
Yes, 100%.
I'm with Syntax on the burgers though.
Yeah.
I'm with him on that. And a nice draft beer, like ice cold draft beer.
Just ice cold, like where your hand grabs it and it's like condensation all the way down your hand.
Yeah.
Good thing Jeremy, don't even. Good thing Ball wasn't there.
He's just saying you would have lost. You would have lost. You've been called out.
Who won when we were there last time playing? Jeremy, were you there?
Is that when he hurt his ankle?
It's probably when I broke his ankles.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding, Jeremy, but I do want to play you.
Todd killed David Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
David Gray had to get knee surgery because of you guys.
Yeah.
And
Jason,
It's Good in the Woods is in here too.
Yeah.
You guys killed our friend.
and then Jason Wish just said sayonara and walked on without him.
Yeah.
So
poor David Gray. Jeremy was telling me, he was like, we were walking like this, like straight down.
yeah.
And he was like, David Gray, he was like not even phased. He was just walking straight down it. And he's like, I figured he had to be like me, getting real low, hunkering down, make sure you're not sliding off the side of a cliff. David Gray's baller.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
like that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
True story. Well, guys, it's been a little over an hour, so
Goes fast, doesn't it?
it goes really fast. We're gonna do this again. We'll have to have you guys back on again.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
I didn't get to hear.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Kevin didn't even share his food.
I know, and I was thinking
Oh,
about it as he
okay.
was talking.
I got you, bro.
Hold on. We should rep.
Yeah.
Hold on. Since we're talking about food, let me rep the SBO apron.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
I want to see it.
I
we're
saw
not-
this.
We're not selling them or anything. I'm making a bunch of barbecue videos. So I'm like, yeah, get an apron.
You're gonna
okay.
start selling it?
You should start
No.
selling it.
No.
You can buy it right now on teespring.com/SBO.
Schill Brothers Outdoors.
You can't. This is an exclusive. This is exclusive. Andy's putting it on right now.
Oh,
So-
nice. He's gonna model it.
Yeah, he's putting it on right now.
Look at that.
I wanna see-
for him. I made 2 of them, and I got one for him, and one for me.
Give me a bottle of booze.
That's
Andy,
All right.
what's the back of the apron look like?
Oh, it's hot.
It's got
Let's see.
pockets, though, man. It's got pockets.
Put the ATOT in there.
You put your phone in there.
Nice. It's
Dude,
gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look
Those
how
are the
deep-
deepest pockets I've ever seen on an
Yeah,
apron in
yeah,
my
yeah,
entire life.
They're really deep. Yeah, they're really.
You can fit a whole brisket in there.
Yeah. Yeah. You can fit a roll of paper towels in there.
Yeah.
Your fillet knife will go in there.
Gun in
A
there.
bag of seasoning. Okay, but to answer your question,
Okay.
the meal, I think I like Andy came up with a trail burrito recipe that I've been doing a lot of.
that's
That's
fantastic.
super easy. It's like refried beans, onions,
Ground turkey.
ground turkey,
enchilada sauce.
enchilada sauce, green chilies. Now
Yeah.
what I'm saying, it's not like
Why ground turkey instead of beef?
So I'll
Less
tell you
fat.
why. It's got less fat, and therefore it's easier to
Easier to dehydrate.
easier to dehydrate.
You can use beef.
You could use beef. Turkey's just generally healthier, but anyway, it's because of dehydrating.
We care about that stuff.
I don't really care about it. I'm eating turkey not because it's healthier, because it's easier. Anyway, the trail burritos would be the meal.
Okay.
So right, and the second part is like what food?
You
What was
can
it
only
called?
pick one item,
Like one
One food item.
item.
One food item.
not
And
beef
he already-
jerky.
You already picked jerky.
yeah.
Yep. You can't cheat either.
That's
You
more
can't be
than
like
one
deer
item.
jerky.
Seasoning.
Well,
It's kind of a cop out answer.
so no seasonings allowed?
Well, beef jerky is seasoned.
Of course, you can season. Seasoning isn't really considered
I mean,
food. I don't
that's
think.
more than one item. I'm just
It's-
playing
I'll
by
allow
the
it.
rules.
I'll allow it.
All right, I won't pick beef jerky.
No deer jerky either.
No, I won't. I won't. I don't know if I've ever. So the only singular item I've ever dehydrated was fruit, like bananas, or I've done strawberries, and
Not better than the Wisconsin taco.
oh my god,
Those were
Those are
pretty
good.
awesome.
we haven't
Those are
talked
good.
about how we all got COVID for Midwest backpack. Dude, John,
Yes.
you got sick after that trip too. I know
No,
you.
I had COVID. I'm not
What?
kidding you. I had COVID for real. Like it's
you
not
get
a joke. Like legit COVID.
After that trip,
After that trip,
so I had it.
I
No,
started
hold
coughing.
on.
I literally.
Hold on.
Did you
Okay,
get
so
tested?
here's what happened. Here's what happens. Saturday night, all of a sudden, I start coughing.
I knew it.
I feel fine. There's nothing wrong with me, right?
freaking.
I'm
knew it.
coughing and coughing, coughing. I'm like, what the heck? Sunday, I'm still coughing, but I feel fine. I drive 9 hours home, and the next day I wake up and I can't move. Everything in my body hurts. It feels like I'm breathing fire, and I'm sick as a dog. And yeah,
Did you get tested?
I went and saw a doctor.
Okay, all right. Did you get tested? Yes or no?
Yeah, I
He
did.
has the antibodies, right?
I did. I have the antibodies.
Oh,
when did you get antibody tested?
Whoa.
It's months ago. Months ago.
Really?
So when I was joking about how I thought I got COVID after that trip, I might have actually gotten it.
You actually might have gotten it. Yes.
Oh, so wait, so
Antibodies.
True story.
so you got antibody tested and you had them.
The sad thing is, John, at this point, neither you nor I probably still have those antibodies.
Yeah. Let's just say it was awful.
Because I saw you got sick on Facebook, and I got sick too. I didn't know,
Yeah.
if picked it
But
up
I
on the
was
way
fine.
home.
I'm telling you,
It's
4 or
really
5
something
days. 4 or 5 days. I did not get off my couch. I
Did
just
you
laid
lose
there
your- did you
sick the
lose
whole
your
time.
Of taste and smell?
I don't remember that much. I don't remember eating a lot.
Did you have
I do
fever?
remember. I ran a fever and my every joint hurt, and it felt like I was breathing fire the entire time.
I remember you were coughing, but I got sick I probably got sick 2 or 3 days after that. I didn't think I got sick from you though. 'Cause
That
we
probably
weren't
wouldn't have been
that
from me.
close.
That probably wouldn't have been from me then.
Well, I want to think it's from you because I want to think I got COVID.
There you go.
No.
Yeah. So I affected you, is what you're saying.
Because it wasn't that bad. You know, it was weird, and it was unlike any cold I've ever got. I've talked about it on our live stream. It was unlike any cold I've ever gotten before, and
Yeah.
not because it was bad, but because it affected me weirdly, and I
But-
had it for like 4 weeks.
This
and,
is a good point. Hold on. This is a good point though. Okay. because he was puking a lot.
Midwest
Well,
backpacker.
I don't
No,
think
Midwest
I
backpacker.
joke. I do not think
I don't
Jeremy
think Jeremy didn't
had
have
COVID.
It.
It's
No.
just a funny joke now.
No.
But I got sick after that trip, and I didn't realize you went and got antibody tested. And
Let's just say I'm better now.
yeah.
So,
did anyone else in your family get sick?
No, nobody got sick.
Did
Nobody
anyone
got sick.
You drove up there by yourself too? You weren't in a car with anyone?
Yeah, it was just me. It was just me.
anyone else
Actually, I
get
know
on
where I
flu?
actually know where I got it from.
Where'd you get it?
I got it from a buddy of mine.
Okay.
Like I was
before the
Yeah.
trip.
and
yeah,
here
'cause,
we
like
Nice.
2 weeks
Nice.
before this, 2 weeks before the trip, I'm working at my church that I work at, and we're building a stage. And one of the guys building the stage with me, the next day he doesn't show up, and find out he's just out sick as a dog. And and 2 weeks later, I have the same thing he had, and so he's patient zero around here for us because we're a bunch of us that got sick.
Really? So
Yeah.
I did have it. There's actually, if you go back and watch the podcast we did with Kyle Hates Hiking, and I'm coughing uncontrollably. It's like 3 weeks after this trip, and I'm just like coughing a lot. And I make this joke about how I think I got COVID after that trip. But it's weird that nobody else got sick up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's what makes me think I don't know if I got it from you, because I feel like if I got it from you, maybe other people would. And it's not
Well,
like
and technically, if you
and I
got it
were
from
not,
me,
like, that close. You know?
no, I don't think any of us really were.
No. And like
It's
I
like-
didn't even sleep in the structure with you guys that night.
Yeah, you were in a tent.
Yeah. So
the
it's
whole
like,
time.
I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, Andy got kind of screwed on that one
Why?
because everybody, all the hammocks were in that one building, and you were the only one.
No way. I was gonna set up my hammock in there with you guys. I can't do the amount of
was the
snoring
COVID.
that would have.
dude,
No
the
way.
snoring was so bad in there. Yes, I could hear it from outside.
I guarantee I was one of them too. I have no problem admitting that.
No.
That was a fun trip.
I snore in my hammock too. But no, I wasn't gonna do that.
Minus getting
But
some
you-
sort of weird
but
disease. That was
You
a fun
did-
trip.
You did have it's nice not to have to worry about like wet tarps and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
that
cool.
was really nice.
Dude, that was really cool how you guys hung them up in there. And that was just that was a really fun trip. We should do something
Yeah.
like that again. Well, I
Me
guess we're
too.
going to do that in Chad's pool.
There we go. There we go.
I like it.
I do need to say something though. I meant to mention this earlier on. I was listening to your all's podcast one day, and Andy started talking, and it sounded like Barry White. Andy's got like this.
Really?
Andy's got this like radio voice, man. It's like deep bass.
What podcast
And-
was it?
I don't remember. I just remember you started talking, and it was like I kind of wanted you to like read me bedtime stories so I could go to sleep every night. Like
we should do some voiceover and you can do it.
I'm thinking you could
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do voiceover in your videos now.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
it's good.
trying it,
Classy.
but I don't have that chocolate milk voice like Andy.
Andy's voice, I'm telling you.
Listen
gotta
to
wait.
it.
He's just got man voice.
You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta get into
No,
the,
you got to get into
Yeah,
the
you gotta
video
get into
game
that.
audio for
get a little ASMR.
Yeah. Schill Brothers Outdoors
Yeah.
going to put you to bed tonight.
Yep.
Hilarious. You guys are hilarious. I love hanging out with these guys.
We've only had a couple drinks tonight.
And that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a
We've been
while
drinking
ago.
water for the last like 2 hours.
Yeah, we had
and we kept
pizza.
it clean. We kept it clean for you guys.
You guys are great, man.
You guys did awesome.
You guys are great.
But I didn't get to hear Kevin tell me his food.
I'm gonna pick some sort of fruit. Maybe
You're not allowed to pick fruit.
What? You
didn't-
can't do
you
that.
didn't know
Changed
the terms.
You just changed the
Sorry.
You can't
That's
change
live.
the rules.
That's live,
Well,
Kevin. What do you
like-
want? What do you want from me? That's live.
Okay.
Is that the moral here?
Yeah.
There's no right answer?
So nothing
Lesson
matters.
learned.
I can say whatever I want.
Not whatever you want, just whatever I say.
Okay, so I'll pick a food that's not a fruit.
No, you can pick fruit. I'm just joking. As long as it's not apples.
No, I was gonna say strawberries. Dehydrated strawberries are actually really good.
I'm all about the
Good.
dehydrated strawberries.
Yeah, they're really good.
I've
Put
had the
them
freeze
in
dried.
oatmeal. It's good. Yeah, freeze dried's better.
Yeah.
Freeze
Yeah.
dried.
Have you ever dehydrated peaches?
No, but I've heard
They're really good.
it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those
John,
freeze
what
dried?
are you drinking
Yeah,
today?
yeah. You're gonna have to do some
Yeah,
dehydrating videos so we can learn and then copy your videos.
Yeah.
I think John should buy a freeze dryer and
Dude,
then
there's
freeze dry.
a
us
2G.
meals.
$3,000, 2 to 3.
2-3 grand, man.
I make big
know.
money. I can do that.
No, I have. Get somebody to send you one, man.
Go next.
Go next.
Gonex.
Oh!
Gonex freeze dryer.
I bet they make one.
I had whenever I was through hiking the long trail, one of the guys he freeze dried everything, breakfast,
Really?
lunch, and dinner. Yes, he would cook it. He was like super ultra light, and he had SB cubes, everything freeze dried. Like dehydrated Buckeyes.
Guys.
How would you dehydrate peanut? Well, you can have powdered peanut butter.
Ooh.
Do it.
Could
Do
you
it.
get that in
Jeremiah,
your coffee?
Jeremiah, do you know what a Buckeye is? Not the.
It's
Not
like
the,
a peanut butter ball.
Yeah, it's like a peanut butter chocolate
Yes.
ball. They're
My
delicious.
favorite
They're
peanut
really-
butter and chocolate combo.
That's a wait. There's a
Buckeye
combo?
is?
No, I'm not saying Buckeye, but anything peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah,
so
I'm
I'm with you on that,
Oh,
Jeremiah.
yeah. I
I'm
thought you meant, like,
absolutely with you on
combos.
that. My wife makes fun of me for eating peanut butter, and like I'll put chocolate chips in there, and it's great.
yes. So you're going.
I'm gonna
You're
go
not-
strawberries. Final answer.
That's okay.
That's a good answer.
That's okay.
That's a good answer.
And even though I'm not allowed to pick fruit, apparently.
You can pick fruit. You can pick fruit. Strawberries are fine.
Yeah. Fruit's like the
Oh.
original thing people eat dehydrated. Kinda.
I know Josh Ebersole. I think that he was the last person I talked to about dehydrating stuff, and he was talking about I think putting lemon juice on them or something so they don't
Yeah.
turn brown.
Yeah. Yep.
There's
Yep.
probably a right way to do it. He probably knows how, but I don't.
There's some funny answers in the chat.
Oh yeah. I'll have to go back and watch this
Pawpaws.
and read the
Blueberries.
yeah.
Have you ever had a pawpaw?
It's
By the way,
backpacking with Jason. It's a worthless nut. Hey, it's a very poisonous nut, so
Yeah.
it kills things.
oh, Kyle's in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this right here.
There he is, Kyle. I
Yeah.
appreciate the shout out in your video, man. Thank you.
Yeah, Kyle just did a video with syntax.
I know.
He did.
Kyle's
That was pretty
blowing
good
up.
too.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I watched it. It's really good.
He
Yeah.
actually got to eat a cheeseburger with.
I
some-
saw that. Yeah.
He
God.
said he actually eats cheeseburgers at the end of his hikes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw the Instagram post of that. Cheeseburger envy.
Right?
Yes. We got to get hooked up with Syntax so we can buy him a cheeseburger.
We need to.
I want to know. Andy and I were talking. I want to know how Kyle got hooked up with them. He probably DM'd him and slid into his DMs.
Kyle tells us you just got to slide into the
because
DMs.
Syntax has been like untouchable by the YouTube.
He's
crew.
untouchable.
Really?
I mean, I haven't seen anyone like out of all of us YouTubers. Like, I haven't seen anyone that's backpacked with him or even talked to him.
The yellow
said-
blaze the
That's pretty funny.
Kyle, he has a great podcast and he's interviewed a lot of phenomenal people.
and you.
He interviewed me.
Yeah.
But he interviewed me and I talked to him and he knew Darwin and Darwin was cool with being on here.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
Kyle.
Darwin did he made the rounds.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
dude.
he's a really good dude. I
Yeah.
remember people watched the one we put up and they're like, man, he seems like a really genuine person. He is.
He is, man. I like him.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that podcast. That was a lot of fun talking to him.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. I wonder. Yeah, he put up a post saying what was his next thing. Did you guys see that on Facebook? He was sitting in front of
No.
the Colorado Trail and he says, "You can try and guess my next thing." It's like in the picture, and I guess the CDT. The CDT.
I'm thinking he's probably doing a Colorado Trail video or
He's not.
project.
He's
Something.
taking a break, right?
He's taking a break, but he was
I
like,
wonder- I
"Oh
wonder
yeah,
if he's gonna do like an into the Southwest kind of
see.
thing with.
yeah, with the Colorado Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool."
that
You
would be
both
really cool.
So Jeremiah, you went to Colorado, but you didn't go to the Colorado Trail, right? You weren't. Yeah, you were
No.
going across.
I was around Vale.
That's right.
and
You're,
Avon.
you're close to it.
Yeah.
The Colorado Trail is freaking incredible. Highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Well, you buy my plane ticket, dude. Let's fly.
Let's go. Let's drive.
Get that beard
Yeah,
oil
then we
on
don't
it.
need, then we don't need to wear a mask.
Catch that beard oil check when it comes.
Yeah. Sponsored by Gonex, Colorado Trail Through Hike.
No.
Oh,
Do you know how much press
that could happen.
Gonex has gotten after backpacking? And I haven't got a single dime.
We've talked about this so much.
Not one dime.
It's come up so many times. It's come up so many times.
So funny. That's hilarious. Very nice.
Midwest backpacker. He said 76 minutes and no Dan Becker talk. Does
Oops,
he?
right there.
There we go.
Oh,
Dan
yeah,
Becker
we
talk
haven't brought up
right
And now
now.
it's happened. It's
There we
now
go.
been talked about.
Yeah. Good old Dan.
Dan got the
Where is
heck out of
he right
Kenosha.
Where is he right now?
He's at some
somewhere.
campground. He's at some campground. His family got out of town after everything happened in Kenosha.
Dude, Kenosha, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy there right now.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. I
Yeah.
forget how close to Chicago it is. So you kind of get
Yeah.
craziness from Chicago leaking up there.
Yeah.
Milwaukee, right? Milwaukee's real close too.
That's a half hour north. Yeah.
It's in between Chicago and Milwaukee. Kenosha.
Okay. I just want to say I hope that Jason is still online because Buckeyes do have medicinal use for arthritis, rashes, and other issues.
Oh, okay.
So there you go, Jason. There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm
What
paid for
kind
Explorer.
of medicinal uses do Wildcats have if he's ripping on the Ohio State Buckeyes?
Well,
He's
Wildcats,
already backpedaling.
they're just a natural part of the environment. They're helping-
Wildcat is a cool mascot, though. It is.
It is a cool
Buckeye
mascot.
is a very random, weird thing. I don't know. I should probably read on the history of why Ohio State became the Buckeyes. I'm sure there's an actual reason. I mean, I know it's an indigenous plant and tree to Ohio, but I don't know why they specifically chose it to be the
We
mascot.
should have been the Ohio State Pawpaws.
You know what my alma mater was? It wasn't UK.
What was it?
Western Kentucky University. You know what their
WKU?
mascot is?
I
Grimace.
It does, almost.
It looks like Grimace. It's this big red blob.
Yeah,
The Hilltopper, is that what it is?
it's literally a hill, a big red blob.
no way.
They call
really
them
is,
hilltoppers.
The West-
Hilltoppers.
WKU Hills.
No, we're the
Hilltoppers?
hilltoppers. It's a big campus just on a giant hill, and you have to walk up it every single day to class. Except I took the bus.
Nice,
Yeah, of course.
nice, very
Well,
nice.
end it, John. I know it's been an hour and 20 minutes. I want to respect their time.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks so much for being on the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I
that
think
was
Jeremiah's
fun.
just tired of talking to you at this point.
And my
so,
wife texted me she's sleepy.
You guys good.
Actually, she
you
just
guys
said
go
go
to
tops.
10 a.m.
Go Toss!
Yeah, you
dude,
gotta-
I have to drive home. It takes me an hour and a half to drive home.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And this was my first full week back to work. I've been on summer vacation since March, pretty much.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because school was out. So I was working from home. And then this week I've been at school the entire week.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
okay.
you guys are back in? You're in?
No, my wife is September the 8th, but it'll probably
Okay.
change.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
But the point is,
stay safe.
yeah, but the point is now I'm tired.
All
All
right.
right.
I worked all week, man. I'm out
Hey,
here
man.
paying my taxes,
Hey, man.
supporting.
We worked all week, too.
I'm paying taxes too.
Don't give me that crap. The
I never
Shills.
stopped working. I don't know.
I haven't worked from March up until now.
It's hard. It's hard when you get 6 months of vacation and then you got to start working
Yeah,
all of a
that's
sudden
true.
again.
Yeah, it
That's
sounds
true.
so
That's
hard.
tough,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm
Having
sorry,
6
dude.
months off,
Yeah, that
that's
sounds
tough.
terrible.
Gosh, it's awful.
I got to go spend all that money that I made during my vacation.
Nice.
Well, with that said, thanks a lot, guys,
Yeah,
for being
all
on the
right,
show.
Have a
Thank
good one.
you.
We'll chat with y'all later.
Guys,
All right, bye.
See
See
ya.
you guys. All right, Jeremiah, you ready to close this thing out?
Absolutely, man.
All right. Well, thanks to everybody who tuned in. We're so glad you guys decided to join us. And until next time, we'll catch you on the next go around.
Adios.